What is going on, people? Back for part 2 of day number 12 of 31 days, half October. That's right, you get 2 reviews on day 12 because I really don't have too many K movies in my collection. So, for those of you who are just joining, don't know what I'm talking about, I've been doing, well, I'm going to do 31 reviews in 31 days, but right now it's day 12. I'm starting to do alphabetical orders, and today is letter K. I just did the review for Knock Knock, so if you're interested in that movie, check that out as well right after you're done with this. I'm tending to go more newer age indie movies that maybe not a lot of people know about, but I'm gonna throw in some random old school titles. Like if you couldn't tell by the reading this, I'm doing a review for this one here, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. First of all, let me just say I love this cover art. I remember when I saw the Blu-ray for it, I'm like, I have to get this because I just love the cover art. Anyway, it's directed by Steven Chiodo. It's written by Charles and Steven Chiodo. It stars Grant Cramer, Suzanne Snyder, John Allen Nelson, among many others. So pretty much what this movie is about. And first of all, let me just say, when I was younger, I tried to explain this to people when I first saw it, and people looked at me like I had 10 heads. So I'm going to review it, and for those of you who, have seen it, know it's crazy. But for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be rambling some stuff, and you're going to listen to it and be like, there's no way this is a movie. But anyway, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is about a race of these alien clowns that come down to Earth in a spaceship, but the spaceship is shaped as a circus tent. So what they do is they start collecting people because I guess they eat them for food or whatever they eat them for. Anyway, the way they collect these people and eat them is they have these guns that turn people into either cotton candy or they get stuck in this big ball of, it looks like a big bouncy ball. So pretty much they're wreaking havoc now in this town and turning people into cotton candy or into these balls, and they take them to their ship and I guess going to save them for later or whatever they do. So anyway, there's a group of people that are now figuring this out, and now it's them against these clowns. They find out that the only way to kill these clowns is to pop their nose. Yes, the only way to kill these clowns is to pop them in the nose, either shoot them in the nose or pop the nose somehow, and they end up dying and blowing up. That is pretty much the, whole aspect of this story. It's killer clowns versus these people. Let me say, when I first saw it, I was younger. So let's just say it's not the scariest of movies, but it's definitely one that has some scenes in it that might not be for the kids. But I remember watching it at a young age, not only finding it funny, but the whole movie kept me entertained. There's certain parts, like, for those of you who've seen it, a little spoiler alert, Knock My Block Off, that was pretty funny, and the whole hand puppet kind of thing I thought was cool. I don't want to say it was ahead of its time, but it might have been, like some of the special effects that they used. It was just really cool. These clowns too, every single one of them looked real. Like the costumes they had on, I really believe that these were like alien clowns. They really were done cool. It looks even better on Blu-ray. I just love this movie for, it's up there for, my top, I wouldn't say top 10 movies of all time, but definitely up there for top 10 horror movies that I can pop this in at any given time and watch it over and over and over. So I know a lot of people have seen it, so I don't have to tell you to go out and get it. If you don't own it, I say get it. But if you have not seen this movie, it's a trip. It's something, again, you listen to me talk about it and it sounds ridiculous, but that's the whole plot line is killer clowns coming to eat you, putting you in cotton candy, and the only way you can kill them is by popping their nose. So definitely go ahead. Very entertaining movie. I'll leave the link to where you can purchase this in the bottom of the link. In the bottom of the the video. Also, everything that's going to be in there, the link for the movie where you can purchase it. I'm going to link all other channels that are doing this type of thing, like a 31 Days of Horror, 31 Days of Halloween kind of deal. I know a bunch of people are doing it. My buddy, the 13th Wolfman from the Dorkening, is doing his own style. So definitely check those out as well, because they're doing a whole bunch of other movies that I know I'm not doing. Some people are doing the classic horror movies. Some people are doing, in between some of the bigger, franchises and everything. I'm keeping it more towards the indie, like lesser known titles. So definitely go ahead, you know, every horror fan loves horror movies, especially around this time. So definitely check out all their channels and whatever, and support them. I also, in my other previous video, I said I have a 750 subscriber contest going on right now, where you can win yourself some movies from my collections that I got through Horror Pack, that I had doubles of, and other stuff that I've collected over the past couple months. And yeah, check that out. I'll leave the link to that on the bottom of here. And hopefully you're enjoying this 31 days of half October. I almost messed on my own title. I've been doing that a lot. But I'll leave, I have them all in the playlist. So if you want to go back and check out any other, movies that I've done, check those out. And, like I say all the time, hit that like button. If you haven't already, definitely go ahead, subscribe. Again, I have that contest going on, so if you're a new subscriber, check that out and have a chance to win something. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this. I'll leave the links to all my other social media. I got a Twitter and an Instagram and a Horror Mino and stuff like that, so definitely check those out. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.